Happy CPI day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Pre-market preparation. It's CPI day, April 10th. How are you this morning? How are you this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world? How are you? We are waiting for CPI numbers to come out. We have another 3.5 minutes until the CPI numbers will come out, and we will see it on the chart over here. We have SPY 1 minute over here. We have the US 515 minutes over here. We have the 2 hours over here. We have the SPY 65 minutes over here. We are ready. We are prepared. We also have Bitcoin over here. We can put the Bitcoin 5 minutes on the chart. Let's see how the market will react. We can put also Bitcoin where we want to put it. Say hi, don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen. Join me on this exciting live. One second. So, who is with me? Hi all, thank you very much for joining. Good morning, guten Morgen. Are you ready for this CPI numbers? Hi Zori, Kiosi, Mira, good morning. Thank you very much for joining. We have CPI numbers coming out in just 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So we are prepared for any move. We have here SPY 1 minute. We have here US 500. Let's put the Bitcoin over here. We can put Bitcoin over here on the 1 minute chart also. So we can see how Bitcoin, all the market, will react to the CPI reports. We have here the 15 minutes, 1 minute, 65. And we have here Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Hi Samsung, good morning to you, my friend. Far away there in Boston. Good morning, Harel. Thank you very much for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, we are another 1 minute and 30 seconds. What are your expectations? Let's see CPI expectations. Let's see how the market is expecting the CPI. While we are waiting, we have another 55 seconds to the CPI numbers. What is the number? What is the number? Expectations is 3.4. A 0.2 rise from February. Hi Alexei, thank you very much for joining. CPI numbers in 25 seconds. 3.4 is the average expectations. What do you say? CPI numbers coming out. Let's see now. Look at the SPY. Look at the pre-market. Look at the Bitcoin. They are going crazy. Do we have CPI numbers? Let's check CPI numbers. Do we have them? I'm looking at Twitter. Oh, market is falling down. 3.5%. Expectations were 3.4. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the downside. We are breaking down and under. Look at this. Look how the market reacts to this not so good CPI numbers. SPY going down 0.6%, Q's going down 0.8%, IWM 2% already to the downside, Dow Jones 0.6%, Bitcoin also going down, you see it all live. Now, let's see. Let's put over here also extended hours. Let's see if this yellow line can hold. Below it, we will see all these levels to the downside. Look at the market. Market is going down. Expectations, once again, expectations were 3.4. Actual CPI came out 3.5. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not so good news. These are not so good news. Now, all we need to do is sit tight and let this noise, let the market settle down. Now let's see how we will go through during the day. We are getting close to this lower trend line. Below this lower trend line, we are going to fill the gap. We have a gap over here. We have a gap at the 497. This area, the 412, needs to hold on the daily. Below this one, the 497 will get filled. Look at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just flashing down. Look at the 1 minute SPY extended hours. Can we get a bounce? Can we get a relief bounce? Look at this. Almost touched the yellow zone, the yellow line, and trying to bounce. This is not so good news, but let's see, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you are just joining now, CPI numbers expectations were 3.4. Actual CPI numbers came out 3.5. And as you can see, market reaction is to the downside for now. The SPY is going down 0.9, QQQ 1.16, IWM already going down 2.3%, Dow Jones almost 0.8, Bitcoin is going down 1% pre-market. Now can we get some kind of relief bounce? Look how price acts, reacts, and follows Fibonacci levels. You see it all live. Fibonacci and trend lines. You get it all live. We are going down. This is why I always say, do not trade these kind of days. I trade them. I have my own risk. But if you're beginner trader, if you're not a professional trader, if you cannot take losses, these kind of days, you should not be trading. I can tell you my portfolio for now is in the deep red. I'm holding GTLB going down 2.6%, Chewy going down 2%. I'm also holding J&J short. But for some reason, this short is not going down. The only short I have is not going down. So, this is it. 3.4 was the expectation. 3.5 is the actual report. What else do we have? Say hi, don't be shy. Who is with me? I see you out there. We have almost 100 viewers. Say hi, don't be shy. We are here together, preparing together. Ask me anything. Chart request, technical analysis, psychology behind trading. Just show me that you are here. Say hi. Don't be shy. What should we talk about now? Now that we have CPI numbers coming out, now What should we talk about? Risk management. Always protect your downside. This is why I always say protect your downside. This is the only thing we have full control of. Let's take this one to the 65 minutes. Let's make the Fibonacci once again. We don't even need Fibonacci. We have these trend lines. This trend line, are we going to meet here the 51.10 to the downside? 51.10 to the downside will be soon. What do we have here? Cannot see well. I'm moving my... Something wrong with my camera. Let me know, how do you see me? How do you hear me? Just let me know. Do you see me well? Do you hear me well? Let me know. We are continuing to the downside, ladies and gentlemen. Market is crashing. Slowly, slowly, but surely. Not so slowly. Not so slowly anymore. Look at this. Market broke below this trend line. We are heading straight for the 51.13. Let me just adjusting some stop loss. Now let's see where market. Can we get some kind of a bounce, relief bounce, getting back above this yellow zone? For now, market is going to the downside. You see him, hear me good. Thank you very much. Everything fine. Hi, Mr. Roy Dayan. Thank you very much for joining. Walmart. Walmart. This is how it looks. Holding above this trend line, breaking below, and you have this gap that will get filled. As long as Walmart is above this blue trend line, you're good to go. Long continuation. As you can see, Walmart is inside the yellow zone. Breaking above it, you will see 60.80 and 61.66. What else do we have? What else do we have? Let's once again see pre-market. We have a doji. Can we get some kind of a bounce of this doji back to the 5.14.30, maybe back to the 5.16? Now we can take Fibonacci once again. Swing low, swing high. This is the 1 minute SPY extended hours chart. Below the 5.12, we will see 5.09 and 5.06. We are now 1.3% to the downside on the SPY. Qs 1.44. IWM already 3% to the downside. Dow Jones 1.1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very, very red day. So be prepared. And if you are not trained, do not trade this day. Do not trade this day. Don't be a hero. It's going to be super red day. Of course, it's my opinion. FOMC coming out 2 p.m. Eastern time. Also might be super volatile until then. So be prepared for everything. We can see some kind of a bounce after FOMC. We can see some kind of a bounce in the next minute or two. No one knows, but for now, the SPY is just going down. IWM continues to crash to the downside. 3.2%. No need to be hero. Sit tight. Sit tight. This is part of the business. NVIDIA. For Mirror, thank you very much for joining. As you can see, let's clean the chart. We have been talking about this channel that will bring us closing this gap at the 8.23, and we might get this gap getting filled already today. As long as Nvidia is inside this blue channel, you know we are going to the downside, maybe even all the way to 690. By the way, if you still didn't saw, hi Faiz, thank you very much for joining this live. I appreciate you very much. Now we have several dojis. We have support here, the Fibonacci support, the 511. Let's clean the chart on the Bitcoin a little bit. Where Bitcoin is heading. Bitcoin 67 now needs to hold. Otherwise, we are going to retest this blue trend line, the daily blue trend line. As you can see, below this daily blue trend line, we will see 63 and 58 to the downside. Look at this price action getting tighter and tighter each day that goes by. Bitcoin price is getting tighter and tighter. Something needs to give. If this blue trend line will give up, you will see 50k to the downside. If bulls will manage to break above all-time highs, you will see 8,800 and 91,800 to the upside. SPY continues to crash to the downside pre-market. Let's see, can we get a bounce of this white trend line? This is Bitcoin on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute. This is Bitcoin on the 5 minutes. Can we get a bounce? Some kind of a relief bounce will come. Cannot go down. In my opinion, not more than 1.5% on the SPY. We are very close to 1.5%. We are now 1.35%. In my opinion, no more than 1.5%, and then we will get a relief bounce. Let's see. For now, we are just following price. This is what we have to do. Follow price, manage our risk. Nothing else. If your portfolio is on the red side, don't panic. Don't panic. Why? Because this is why we have stop loss in place. This is why we have stop loss in place. Do not panic. We use stop loss because we prepare for the worst case scenario. And in my opinion, the worst case, for now, is behind us, at least until market will open. It's 8:43 p.m. China time, 8:43 a.m. Eastern time, New York time. CPI numbers came out 3.5%. Expectations were 3.4. So what else? Any questions? Any requests? This is our Discord, for those who don't know. Why I don't see it? Super strange. This is our Discord. Fibonacci-Traders Discord. We have trading floor in English. We have trading floor in Hebrew. Day trades, swing trades, options room, crypto, general chats, and more we have course zone for past, present, and future. Students. And of course, this is the Fibonacci Traders YouTube channel. Every day I post 2 videos, one in English, one in Hebrew, the trading day review. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. As you can see, in English, in Hebrew, each and every day. We also have the Fibonacci Traders playlist. And the most important playlist, in my opinion, is the Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist. Free. 39 videos on how to become a better trader on the technical side and of course on the psychology behind trading. It's free. We have Master Your ATR, Manage Your Stop Loss, How to Trade Price Action. What else do we have? Trading Psychology, Secrets Behind the Psychology. Everything here is according to my experience. How to develop profitable trading, Fibonacci retracement, how to use Fibonacci, the truth about technical analysis. So go into the Fibonacci Traders Discord, join us. For now, nothing much. As you can see, we had the first reaction, flash to the downside. Now we are getting some kind of a bounce. This is why I say, do not panic. Never panic in the first reaction. Never. Never, never, never. What else do we have? Let's see. QQQ needs to hold the 435 area. Below the 435, we'll see 432, and then this gap at the 425 will get filled. Any other interesting names? Tesla, of course. Tesla pre-market now is at, where is Tesla? 2.2% to the downside. Hi, David. Thank you very much for joining. 2% to the downside. Below the 170, we will retest the 160. Below the 160, finally this gap at the 146 will get filled. Microsoft needs to hold above the yellow zone. For now, it's holding above the yellow zone. Once the FTI will complete its calculation, we will see. For now, it's holding above the yellow zone, breaking down and under, and we have a multi-top scenario on Microsoft that can take us close this gap and then 397. Google holding strong pre-market. Google is down 1%. Relative strength on Google. Needs to hold the 152 area. Below it, 148. Overall, Google and also Amazon looking pretty good relative to rest of the market. Any other questions? Any other requests, ladies and gentlemen? This is how it looks. Bitcoin trying to get back up. Futures, we need a touch on this trend line. Can we get a touch on this trend line? We had a touch on this lower trend line over here on the SPY 65 minutes. Always zoom in, zoom out, and then you will become a better trader. Now, special announcement for my Hebrew speaking viewers. I will make the announcement in Hebrew, in English, but it's for my Hebrew speaking viewers. This Friday, special announcement. This Friday, 2 p.m. Israel time, I'm opening a mastermind group. 4 sessions each Friday. The first session is this coming Friday, and the next 3 Fridays after it, 2 p.m. Israel time, mastermind group. If you want to join, I will put a link in the chat. You're more than welcome to join. We will learn everything from the basics of price action, everything on price action from the beginning, and we will make our way up and build our strategy. And I will teach you everything that I know on how to become a professional technical analyst, how to become a professional trader, how to become a profitable trader. I will show you all the tools, no secrets. I will show you all the tools that I use. I will show you how to use trend lines. I will show you how to use Fibonacci, how to read price action on multi-time frames. And of course, it doesn't end with 4 sessions, because once you sign to this mastermind group, it's live on Zoom with me. Once you sign in, you get lifetime access. First, all Discord channels. Second, lifetime access for support and guidance from me. There is no other program like it out there. None, especially not in Hebrew, which I know of. So, we start this Friday, 2 p.m. Israel time. Hurry to sign because there are very few seats. I'm keeping this group, super small group, because I want to give personal touch to each and every student. So if you want, this is the link. Join today. You don't want to miss it. DKNG. Inside is broadening formation, long only above the 46. I would wait for this week to end above the 46. Continuation to the downside, you have this trend line to the downside. Below it, you will see 40. New York time, it's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. Mira. 2 a.m. But if you want, I have the same thing also recorded. If you want, you are more than welcome to join us 2 a.m. Friday time, 2 a.m. in the morning. Right? It's 2? No, sorry. It's 7. It's 7 a.m. Sorry, my mistake. Time differences. I'm in China. I'm talking to you. You are in New York. According to Israel time. So I'm messed up. It's 2 p.m. Israel time. It's 7, right? Yeah. 7 a.m. New York time. I think you can make it. And of course, for those who cannot make it or want, I have the same course also recorded in English or in Hebrew. All the links in the description below. This is DKNG. Thank you, Amir, for this amazing feedback. What else do we have? As you can see, we are bouncing up. Fibonacci, support, resistance. Bitcoin is trying to bounce back up. Let's see how it works out. Can we get back to the 515? What else do we have? Any other questions? Any other requests? Hit a like, hit a subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And if there are no more questions, we can wrap up this live. It's just sit tight today. Sit super tight and do nothing. This is the day. Sit tight and just do nothing kind of a day. Any other questions? Any other requests, ladies and gentlemen? Feel free to ask. This is why we do this live. This is why we go live. Thank you very much, Amir. So, it is 2 p.m. in Israel. It should be 9 p.m. Where? New York time? If it's 2 p.m. Israel time, 7 hours before, it's 7 a.m. 7 a.m. New York time. As far as I know. Right? Let's check. World clock. Let's ask Mr. Google. Now here it's 5 to 9. Now here it's 5 to... If it's 2 p.m. Israel time, it's 7 p.m. China time. And it's 12 hours ahead New York time. So it's 7 a.m. New York time. 7 a.m. Friday. So it's 7 a.m. Friday. You have 7 hours difference between Israel and New York time difference. 7 hours. Yep. 7 hours. If it's 2 p.m., it's 7 a.m. Eastern time. All good, Mira, all good. We'll be happy to see you and more. So check the link that I posted in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining this live. It was super interesting, super volatile. Always prepare for the downside. Do not, in my opinion, today, sit and wait. And the only thing you need to do is protect the downside. Protect the downside. And that's it. Once again, thank you very much. I hope to see Mira. Thank you very much. I hope to see more of you in this coming Friday. I assure you, you will not regret taking this live mastermind group. Once again, we start this Friday mastermind group in Hebrew. Friday, 2 p.m. Israel time, 4 sessions every Friday, 4 Fridays, and it will gain you lifetime access for support, guidance from me with all my experience, and lifetime access to all Discord channels. One-time payment, and you have me as your guide, hand in hand, lifetime. Once again, thank you very much for joining this live. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the trading floor.